So it'll be interesting to see how Taxi reacts to this. Oh, and using Kickstart to close the distance. And the safe jump! Welcome to Danknin's Friday Night Fight. Let's introduce tonight's combatants. It's time for some violence. Bets are closed. We got 3.5K in the pool. Bazel looking like our favorite to win. Go ahead and begin whenever you're ready, fellas. And I wish the both of y'all the best of luck. Show me some hype, Dank Gang. Are we ready for this week's FNF to begin? All right, so Bazel's running Eno to start off, and Taxi is running the one and only Testament. Get excited, ladies and gentlemen.
Push the stick that kill your friends.
Guilt-free. Let's see what y'all got. And Taxi throwing out some pressure, and that, ooh. Chemical Love clashing with the up projectile here. Oh, and a stroke. Getting the set play down. It's 50-50 City. The fast RC wakes up to the grab. Another grab by Taxi. Oh, and Gold Burst. We got money. We are in round one of game one, and these two are already scrapping the safe jumps. And what a 6P, Stain State taking it out. Taxi takes round one. Let's keep it going. Bazel trying to use that Chemical Love to get a nice healthy distance. And going for the high-low mix. Using Chemical Love to get lots of good damage. We're going right in the positive bonus. Oh, and Bazel trying to bait the burst and getting smacked by the Wake Up Super. Taxi takes game one, but man, what a scrap for game one there. Buckle in, y'all. The set is just starting. You don't know if it's just you, but you've heard test without that Hazel, without the hat. Ugh, why did I say Hazel? Without the hat. I kind of feel that. Oh, and a good burst by Bazel. Trying to find the right time to just get it in, but Taxi just pressing with the screen control. H there. Bazel's gonna have to play careful. We got a corkscrew. And Taxi closing that round out with a 2K. Like, I can respect Testament wanting to be dapper, but yeah, I feel you. Let the hair flow. I kind of wish this game did throwback costumes like Street Fighter did. I think that would be really sick. And we know Arxis likes money. Bazel taking that round there. Let's keep it going. We got another tiebreaker round for y'all. Using the Chemical Love, trying to avoid getting hit. Oh, and using stroke to close in, and Taxi checking him quickly. We got Succubi on the screens. That's going to do a lot of damage. Ew, and a nasty wall break into positive bonus. Definitely not where you want to be. Bazel trying to just fly their way right into this. Got high-low mix. Well-timed 6P by Taxi. And that was a gamble, but it seems to have worked out for Bazel. And getting called out with the 2P. Very good round there from both players. Taxi up 2-0. Blah. Taxi up 2-0. Excuse me. Hey, welcome in, Joe. This is a winning matchup for Test. I'm not surprised. I mean, you know, it's just a struggle character, bro. But Bazel seems to be learning each round here. I see him getting closer. And Stroke closing the distance. Oh. Testament in the corner is just mortifying. Ooh. And Taxi just playing a really suffocating game. Let's keep it going. Ooh, and the solid 2Ps keeping Bazel in check. And another 6P. And calling out the jump-ins. I feel like that big 6P's gotta make this tough for Eno. We got money. Full wallet. What's Bazel gonna do with it? And going for the reset. What's up, Jay? How we doing? Welcome in, guys. First set of FNF is still just starting. Taxi's up 3-0 here. Both character switches are still on the board. You vibing? Good shit. Good shit. Sit back, relax, and enjoy some violence, my man. Oh, and the 2Ks, low profiling the air dash. Bazel's just trying to edge his way in. And calling out Stroke with the plus frames. Oh, and Chemical Love just not working there. Oh, and a good backdash by Bazel, calling out the projectile. Seeing some good spatial awareness here. Catching him with the stroke. Will this be enough here? Oh, and catching the dash with the reversal super. Good defense by Bazel. Using stroke to get under the projectile, and Taxi taking it. Score is 4-0. Oh, by the way, Jay, I meant to tell you, it has been done. It has been done. All right, let's keep it going. And Taxi just knowing when to punish Eno here. What you missed this past week? Lots of grinding. Pretty much. Some good ass sets. I had some good ass May grind this week. Oh. Oh. Oh, I got you. That'll be the next song. And Taxi just controlling the screen. Bazel's doing a great job of countering him, but Taxi is just on it. Wow, look at that damage. Using a stroke there. I can see how rough this matchup is for Eno. And Taxi up 5-0. Both character switches still on the board here. But it is very apparent to this viewer right here that Taxi has been grinding very hard. And it looks like we're going to get a character switch here. But yeah, that defense was something else. There's a vocal version of Midnight Carnival? And we got Bridget action. Here we go. Here we go. We got Yo-Yos versus Scythe. Biscuit versus Test. Let's keep the fight going. Let's rock. And a 6P. Bazel trying to throw up some set play here. Baiting out the 6P. The command grab. Using the 2S as a meaty there. And what a tide change we're seeing already. Wow, and Bazel taking that round. Let's keep it going. Well, Bazel has an insanely aggressive Bridget, and he likes to condition with this character. So it'll be interesting to see how Taxi reacts to this. Oh, and using kickstart to close the distance. And the safe jump! And Bazel on the board. Score 5-1. Hey, not to change the game discussions, but has anyone heard about the rumored Metal Gear Revengeance remake remaster? I haven't. And don't hate me for this, but I've never played Metal Gear Rising. It's one of those I'll do it eventually type games. So interested to see who the tide favors in this. I think it could go either way. Both these players are really experts with these characters. I was surprised when Bazel threw out Eno. I didn't know he was working on him, but as soon as Bridget came out, I was like, it's boss mode. Yo becomes the warm model consoles. I got it on PC, I just haven't played it. Like, I got it on sale, I just yet to touch it. Oh, and Roger. Wow, and going for the 2H, very smart. And Bazel really changing up his approach here, getting around the projectiles. Empty jump by Taxi, very smart, put his opponent into a false sense of security. 2Ps by Taxi trying to get him off. And kickstart at it again! And a good 5H. Trading with the projectile. Purple RC grab, good God. And we have Arbiter Signs. Taxi closing out that round. Thereby, you've avoided any story stuff or spoilers until it comes out on next gens. It's confirmed to I can't fucking handle it. Why did I make that a sound? What was I thinking? Every time that happens, I'm gonna fucking spit out my drink. Thank God I didn't make that a counter hit sound. I would not be able to focus. After 4 Arbiters in a row, you had to. And Taxi up 6-1. Those Arbiters definitely threw Bazel off his flow, but it's still anyone's game. Let's keep it going. Kill your friends guilt-free. Oh, I hope you guys like Bridget's special color jacket. I don't know why this wasn't a color in the first place, but I like it quite a bit. And another 5H by Bazel. Something I really like about, respect about Bazel's play is he's always looking for that one instance where you're open, and then he strikes. I respect the hell out of that patience. But Taxi is definitely going to make it difficult for Bridget to get started. And not going for the Roger dive, but going for corner pressure. Taxi's most definitely has the experience with Bridget. Because mind you, him and Nate play a lot. Oh, and another punish with 5H. And the jumping's just not working. Taxi ready with that 6P. And punishing the hurt blocks on 5H. Good God. Non-binary versus trans, a war for the ages. Y'all ready for this gender mix-up and gender neutral? And Bazel knocking Taxi out. Can they secure another round? Oh, and the jump back there. Yeah, Bridget's a trans girl. And the Arbiter's just throwing Bazel off. Oh, and forcing Bazel to jump and make an action, take an action here. Taxi up 7-1. I got you. That song will be next. Guilt free. Oh, and catching him with the up Reaper. And 5H getting punished with the projectile. Oh, and another 5H here. We got conversions. Such solid defense from Taxi here. Bazel having a... Oh, and going for the command grab. That was definitely not what I was expecting. I was like, is he baiting burst? No, he went for the grab. I don't think anyone would have reacted to that. Beautiful setup and conversion by Bazel here. good get off me game by Taxi once again. So good at keeping Bridget off of him. And great patience by Bazel. I definitely wasn't thinking about that setup right there. Bazel up 2. Score is 7-2. Taxi in the lead. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Keep it going. And Taxi on it with the jump-in punishes. It's just not gonna work. And a good backdash by Bazel with the 2D punishing him. Lord have mercy. And Taxi with all the sauce tonight. Let's keep it going. Oh, and a good 5P there on reaction. And Bazel seeming to play a little bit more of a patient game here, letting Taxi come to them. Very smart play. Another 6P. An Arbiter sign. And the Arbiter sign's just making it so hard to approach. Taxi up 8-2. Let's keep it going. Oh, and delaying the jump in, punishing the 6P. And there's a burst by Taxi, avoiding the Arbiter. And the Crow canceling the yo-yo setup. Sending out Killing Machine to clear all the projectiles on the screen, very smart. Oh, and that must have been a trade. Bazel with the OS. And punishing the Arbiter sign and spacing himself away from the 6P. Very smart adaptation by Bazel. Starting with a 2H into the command grab. Big damage. We're seeing some adaptation by Bazel here. Taxi. Oh, with the burst bait. Lord, that was filthy. Well-timed DP by Bazel, but it's just not enough. And using the 5H to get in. And it's just not enough to kill. And there it is. Bazel getting another point on the board. Score is 8-3. I can see the momentum starting to move into another direction. How will this set continue? I see both players are taking a second, and now we're going to get right back into it. Kill your friends guilt-free. The set continues. And Bazel doing a lot more just standing back and waiting. Just trying not to get oppressed by the trying not to get beat by the oppressive punishes that Taxi will be throwing out. Oh, and Taxi with the stain state. We got full money. Here comes the OS. Oh, I got another request. Excuse me. I mean, I love that version of Reach Out to the Truth, but I know we got something else. Can't go wrong with a little last surprise. And the 5H! Bazel calling out the reversal super. And a really good wake-up grab by Taxi. Not breaking the screen. And I thought we were going to see a 6P for sure. And Bazel saving himself. Last surprise is the Bazel reverse 10-0. Man, that would be wild. Nanashi, what's good, my man? And Bazel just going for the baits. Taxi not biting. And using Killing Machine to punish the Testament 6P. Bazel getting another point on the board. Scores 8-4. The lead is starting to close just ever so slightly. Think you got your game planned out to a T. Yet I'm 2 steps ahead, yeah. And Taxi turning up the aggression a little bit here. There's a burst. I think this is probably still my favorite Persona theme other than Wiping All Out. I'm biased though. This was my first Persona game. Vanilla P5 was my first Persona game. So last surprise is a bit. It means a lot to me. Honestly, you can't go wrong with any of the themes though. And jumping or over the 6P? And Bazel over here just taking all the momentum. But yeah, if you like Persona, chat, let me know what your favorite Persona game is. I'm always curious when people pick a weird one. It could be a mainline game, it could be a spin-off game. Let me know what your favorite Persona is. And backdashing for the grab here. And not falling for the dust. A well-timed 6P by Bazel. Avoiding the Arbiter. And closing in on Taxi. Easing up the aggression, but definitely layering it. And Bazel taking another game. Score is 5-8. Taxi still in the lead. You've only played Persona 5 Royal, you didn't even complete it. Once this fight night is over, once this event is over, Exile, I need you to get back on Persona 5. I'm just kidding. P3 is your favorite, but P4 has a special place in your heart. See, Royal is my favorite, but deep down, Jesus, Bazel. Deep down, I think Golden is the best game. Like, if I'm taking bias out of it. Oh, and reacting to the command grab here. But again, I don't think there's really no wrong answer. You don't want it, someone lent it to you, so now you can't complete it anyway. Boy, if Royal goes on sale on Steam, yeah, P4 is, yeah, I think that's the best way to describe it, Joe. And Taxi taking around there. Taxi fighting to get the momentum back. Oh, and look at the beautiful conversion. And backing away from the 2P, Bazel. Killing Machine super. Got positive bonus. And Bazel calling out the jump up grab. Hold on just a second, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, let me update the score. Starting to get a little warm in here. I might have to open my window pretty soon. There we go. Let's keep it going. You have like 500 hours on P5R. Bro, between vanilla Persona 5 and Royal, I have too many hours on the Persona 5 franchise. Like an embarrassing amount of hours. Bazel definitely did his homework over those first 8 games. And now we are looking at an insanely even set. I truly love to see it. And there's the 6P punishing the 2H. And punishing the reversal again, Bazel! What aggression! You 100%ed Royal, legit the only game you did so for? I know exactly what you're talking about. I 100%ed Royal, then got it on PC and 100%ed it again, and I'm still in process of doing it on Switch right now. Again, embarrassing amount of time in Persona 5. Embarrassing amount of time. Versus Bloodborne, respectable, respectable. Killing Machine on the board. I lose my mind. And Bazel almost tying up the score here. Score is 7-8. Taxi's still leading, but Lord, it's only embarrassing if I regret the time spent. In that case, no. No, I need more time. More. Don't tempt me, I might play it again. That's one of those games I can just keep playing and I'll never get really sick of it. But again, I just have a lot of good memories associated with it. Oh, and that 2H, keeping Taxi in check. Oh my God, Bazel! He said, I see that. How about I DP you instead? What a monster. Let's keep it going. And running past the projectiles. We got full money. No kickstart option select here. Oh, and Taxi throwing the succubi down. About to get downright nasty. Look at that. Beautiful confirm. Crow breaking it. Stain state and positive. And there goes Killing Machine. A command grab. Bazel's a madman. And blocking the reversal. Good God. You bought P5R and Final Fantasy VII Remake is right as the pandemic hit. Be able to no life them guilt-free felt great. I know exactly what you're talking about. And Taxi taking around here. Bazel has locked into overdrive, but Taxi is trying to force the momentum to go back in his favor. Calling out the run-up grab. Yeah, see, when the pandemic hit, I was in the exact same situation, except I fell into the rabbit hole. I beat P5R and I was like, do it again. Never finished playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. One of these days I will. But I did end up playing original Final Fantasy VII around that time, and I enjoyed my time with that quite a bit. Lord have mercy! Booty bump wall break Positive bonus for Bazel yet again. So close to evening the score. Setting out the Roger here. And a great punish. Bazel tying up the score. The score is 8-8. It is anyone's game. Let's keep it going. Kill your friends guilt-free. Are we gonna see a Bazel's hero story comeback, or will Taxi take it all? Find out right here, right now. Oh, and a good burst there. Punishing the jump in. Bazel just sliding right under the projectiles. Oh my gosh, and contesting that. Very ballsy. And using the JD to mix them up. And catching them. Catching them with the reversal super. Taxi trying to take the momentum back. Beautiful teleport into the pressure. And the 6P. If Vox is a Spark, Season 3 would consist of Slayer, Johnny, Dizzy, Jam, and Elfelt. Lord, what I would do, I just want Jam. I want Jam and Johnny. I don't care about anyone else. Oh, and catching him on the burst! Taxi has set point here. Score is 9-8, but it's still anyone's game. Like, I know they're gonna strivify Johnny when he gets in, but I really want Johnny in this game. Dizzy does feel like I feel like Dizzy has a high chance. We've seen her model in game. She's been mentioned multiple times. I feel like it's only a matter of time. And the 6P. Johnny can stay at Exerd. I mean, you're probably right, but he's so cool. Gonna be a lot of Johnny mains, all real. It's gonna be like the second coming of Biken if Johnny comes out. Same with Slayer, frankly. And Taxi at set point. Can he close it out now, or will Bazel get the momentum back? Oh, and that was a risky jump in, but it ended up working out for Bazel. Bazel with the command grab, throwing down the setups. Positive bonus. Oh, and missing the conversion there. Calling out the 6P. You know Bike is popular, but you never see her. There'll be like 3, including you in the tower. I mean, I feel like I see a lot of Bikens in Park as well, but I mean, she's not as common as you'd believe. She's everywhere on floor 10. There it is. There it is. And Bazel trying to play keep away here. All it takes is one more good hit for Taxi, and Taxi could end the set right here. The 6P. In the Roger super perfect time there. Bazel trying to be really careful of the reversal. And there it is. And Bazel tying the score up 9-9. I heard y'all like close sets. Oh, what a way to start the night. Let's keep it going. Run up 2H, command grab. Is Bazel gonna win his very first FNF set? Taxi is gonna do everything in his power to make sure that doesn't happen, but we'll see. Oh, and the meaty burst by Taxi there. Projectile punishing the jump in. Using the PRC to cancel out the projectile. Very smart. No 6P punish. And Bazel is at set point, ladies and gentlemen. Burst still on the board for Bazel. Oh my lord, the 2H punish. And using the burst right there. Throwing down Roger. Trying to keep the pressure on. Bazel out here really trying to make that history. And a burst getting called out. And Bazel is your winner. Taking the set. What a great first to 10. Lord have mercy. Bumbleclot indeed. Good games to the both of y'all. What a comeback. Good shit from the both of y'all. Came back from 7-1. Lord, we gotta let the Bridget theme play. All Bridget mains, rise for your national anthem. Lord have mercy, what a set. Woo! Hey guys, it's me, your boy, Dank Nin. Wanna catch the action live? Tune into my Twitch channel at 8:30 p.m. Pacific on Friday nights to see the action live and bet with the rest of the Dank Gang. Want to be part of the exhibition? Join the Discord to find out more info. You can find the links to my Twitch channel and my Discord in the video description below. Thanks for watching Friday Night Fights. Until then, see you guys next time. Peace.